Hi everyone. Someday I'll be making meatloaf meatballs, but not today. They're called classic meatloaf meatballs. But I have some pork meat, and I'm gonna make something with part of it and make what will work for me. But the other part of it, I'll add some peppers in it and onions and his meat. Mix it all up and then add some seasoning to it. Green onions and peppers, yep. Because I just right now myself kind of half here, my kind of sore, so. I could take some of it myself and AKA I got 2 pounds here, so. I'll cook enough up for myself that I can be like pork and pork gravy, so I can cook this up. And I'll mix these up first. And then do mine last. And then I'll throw some peppers in here. Onion. Tonight is supposed to, it's Tuesday, but I gotta be careful what I eat for cheese, so. And add some seasoning to it. Yeah, I could throw in some taco seasoning and make my husband like taco meatballs. I could throw this in there and mix it all up, and then it'd be like a taco meatball. Sure, why not, man? There we go, taco seasoning in it. I'll be right back. I gotta go grab something. Okay, I'm mixing it up in my bowl. It's just yellow onion with green pepper and then taco seasoning. And I'll turn it into meatballs. And then put them in the oven. Put them in the bacon dish so they can bake. So they'll probably have to get covered. recipe calls for 2 pounds of ground beef. Let's make taco meatballs. Put it in the oven. And then I can cook up my meat. My dish. Trying to figure out if I should cover it and saran wrap or not, I'm not sure. Probably. 370. I'll do a 375 degree oven. Moving that dish out of the way so that this one back there doesn't appear. I've seen some people take a special thing and then I'm going to jump so they're above that size. To do that, you're going to want to put your ring in your pocket. Let's get something different tonight. Taco meatballs. Yep. Taco meatballs. And I know I have to be careful how much dairy I have, but I've got one more square dish. And I'll cover it with aluminum foil, and maybe they'll get cooked for as long as the other one says to. Making them pretty good size too. They got peppers and onions in it, so. By doing it now while this is cooking, I can make up my dish. And I'll fry up mine and make something really delicious. They could cook it up. Some people do it with hamburger and then they make gravy out of it. So I'll make some gravy out of mine. Trying to do my best to get these all even size. I'll cover it with aluminum foil, then wait a while, take the aluminum foil off. Yeah, they're pretty big size. In this pan, I got quite a few, so the rest will go in another square one. Although I do have that longer one, so just gotta wash it. This isn't going to be the meatloaf, but it will have peppers and onions in it. It'll be close enough, so. Taco meatballs. I really want, we can even throw in the can of some crushed tomato, so that'll go on there, and then that way you'll have crushed tomato in it. And use the full 2 pounds for his, because I'll eat a little bit of meat. This meat might be a little softer, I'm not sure, so I'll find out. Yep. Supposed to let them rest for a few minutes, but it's going on 5 o'clock. These take 30 minutes to cook. Can't help it, that scared me. Well, whatever amount of onions you want or peppers, it's all up to you how much you want. There we go. Be right back. Alright. We gotta put the meatballs in here. And then put the other thing in the sink to get washed. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Like there's 13 taco meatballs here. With peppers and onions. Take these two. Put them in the sink to get washed later. I'll find my tin foil. And I'm going to read this one as to how long they cook these for. That's right. So cover with foil and bake for 35 minutes. And then uncover for 15 to 20 minutes. I gotta find my aluminum foil. Well, you know I got aluminum foil. Be right back. Alright, time to put this aluminum foil on here. Cook them for 30 minutes. I really want to. Someone can follow the recipe. And toss in the tomatoes. Let's see when they do that. And throw the tomatoes in after it's done. It's 35 minutes. So I'll put them in the oven for 35 minutes. And now, I cook up the rest of the meat for myself. Wash my hands. Before I start cooking it up, it's just ordinary salt. Drying my hands off. Like I said, some people take and make a gravy with hamburgers, so I'll make a gravy with hamburger, but I got heavy cream, so I'll use that with pork burger instead, so. So Mo will have taco meatballs, throw the tomatoes over it. That can be his gravy, and then I'll make hamburger and hamburger gravy. I'll make pork and pork gravy, and he'll have his pork taco balls, meatballs. And then I'll have these meatballs, and then I'll make 2 packets of potatoes. Always gotta remind yourself to smell your dairy. I'm gonna go grab my dairy and smell my dairy. Yeah, we're alright. I figure I don't see why I can't use heavy cream. You make a really good gravy. I see my pork in here and has quite a bit of heavy cream. We have some heavy cream. Add however much, if you don't want to do it the traditional way with the milk, add however much you feel you need. gotta use this up before it went bad. I'm just scrambling up my pork meat till it's good and done. And then throw in my heavy cream. And then add in my mixture to make it thicker. Most people would throw flour in here, and then the said flour helps to make it thicker. So, and that's how you make your roux. That's what I'll do. Yeah, I do got my flour down here, so. Here it looks done. Add a good hefty scoop of flour. Stir that in it. And then throw in my heavy cream, which will make my gravy. I like these. Quite helpful ones. Not using the full force of a cup, but don't hurt to throw enough in it that it will raise the roux. And dump in the heavy cream. Oh, because technically I don't have any actual milk, so my heavy cream will become my gravy. I've got to add enough so it becomes runny. Salt like can be poured over potatoes. That's what I'd say is my pork and pork gravy. Just putting a little more salt in there. There we go. Pork and pork gravy. Shut mine off. Put my cream away. Bring it over to the pot for a second. There is the pork and the pork gravy. My number one nightmare because of the calcium content. But girls gotta eat, you know. So, right back. What I'm doing right now is I'm actually washing a dish. What I'm using is my husband's tripod that can attach to some stuff. It screws down, so that's what I'm using on one of my counters. It's been very helpful compared to my other one, so I'm washing out my glass bowl so I can make my potatoes in it. And then I like making instant potatoes. Yep. And then I'll make my instant potatoes, and then on the looks of it, he's working late tonight, so that's okay. So I'll eat before he does. And then, gotta wait for the 22 minutes to get done, and then I will throw in the tomatoes. I can kind of give them like this tomatoey sauce. Could even throw cheese on top. Yeah, man. If they're meatloaf meatballs, I might as well throw some shredded cheese on top of them with the tomatoes. Not a bad idea. Yeah. Good idea to keep some dishes clean. So that's what I'm doing, and I'm a person that makes scrubbies to scrub dishes with, so for my people that are looking at this through YouTube and want one, and you know me, you can get a hold of me, good deal. Otherwise, write a message in the comments, and then I can help you out. And I will be doing the pork craft show next month, hopefully. So, yeah. Gotta wash that soap out, because in the UK they don't. They just wash them and call it good. So now I gotta dry it off. You can smell the meatballs in the oven. When they come out, then I can show them. But for now, I'm going to make up my instant potatoes. I'm going to move my flour, because like I said, I've got my gravy. Better than nothing. Yeah. So yes sir, ma'am, and whatever, so. That's rinsing out my measuring spoon from Christmas time. It helps when I'm in a pinch and a hurry. Then they snap together. I will go grab my generic potatoes. Not. I have got the Idaho and the classic potatoes. Got a bag of potatoes. You make one up and then make up another one. So I can make these up for myself and cook the other potatoes up that Will has still. They're still good. So I gotta put in my 2 cups of water. Right like that, man. Yeah. Exactly 2 cups of water. Stick this in my microwave. Well, oil. I'm coming. I think I'll actually cook up the my mini potatoes for Wilbert tonight, so I can get rid of them so that he'll have little potatoes. I'll see what happens. Otherwise, I've got other bags of. I've got great value instant potatoes. I can make him as well, so that'll work for him. Mine are classic. Don't think they have any. Yeah, with butter and cream. So, oh well. $16 minutes to go on the. Smells not too bad. It'll be better than no food. That's about all I can say about that, man. See, I'll use Hunt's crushed tomatoes. You know, I'll pour these inside of there so that that'll be like his tomatoes for his. I think I'll wait in case, you know. But yeah. Well, I don't have potatoes, but I'm going to try a little bit, tell you what I think. Yeah. Hot. That's food. Hot food. Hot. Kind of got to be careful because I have an intolerance to calcium, so. If I eat too much calcium, it can really be be a bad thing on my, can really be a bad thing on me, so, yeah. There's my water for my potatoes. I'm gonna tease ya. And let's stand a minute. And then I'll sit for a minute. I use one of my fancy Christmas plates. You look out, hot to me, big to me. Maybe a little too hot. A little of the gravy. With the meat. And there we go. Potatoes and some gravy. But it goes like this. Dear Heavenly Father, bless this food in my body. Help me to have a good night. Bless this food. In Jesus' name, amen. Alright, here goes nothing. Like I said, this is better than no food. My other stuff still has 10 minutes to go. And like I said, I'll add the crushed tomatoes and some cheese. Yep. It's something to eat. And speak of Wilbert, he's here. Ten minutes to go on his meatballs. Say hi.
Yeah, everyone, I just got off of work and just got home, so.
I am making taco meatballs.
So whatever she's making sounds good.
I'm adding the crushed tomatoes and cheese. I'm gonna try a little of my pork stuff. Tell them what you think.
Tastes pretty good.
Missing anything?
Not really.
Good. But the meatballs are covered right now. 7 minutes to go because they cooked for 35. And then want to try a little with the potatoes.
Tastes pretty good there too.
There you go. I couldn't eat too much because of
Starch.
the calcium. There's a lot of calcium in potatoes. Smell those meatballs. There's the potatoes. You smell the meatballs?
A little bit, yeah.
No, stop with the dare. Let's. Over there with the microwave. Alright. Let me have to check on the meatballs. After a little bit here. Like I said, some other day I'll make that other recipe. Oh yeah. I think I should follow the instructions or take them out and add the tomato can and everything else so that it, you know. Because then once you do that, then carefully uncover the meatballs, pour the sauce over and bake for another 15 to 20 minutes. And I'm gonna, like I said, throw crushed tomato and some cheese. Mozzarella cheese might be the best choice. Yep. I might just take them out and really smell them. Sure. Oh, alright, man. Again, I'm gonna soak up some of this stuff here. Now I'll throw the crushed tomatoes over them. And then back in there. For 15 minutes more. I'll show you what they look like before they go back in. Smells good. Another 15 more minutes. Yep. And I think it'll be nice enough you can use some of the mashed potatoes because I got more. So we'll give it another 15 minutes, and then the meatballs will be done. You'll have the potatoes to eat with it. I got this stuff here. I just gotta be careful how much for, like, even potatoes I eat to the gravy, because I get blisters if I eat too much stuff like that, so, yeah. I made the gravy using heavy cream, honey.
Very good.
Take a look at your meatballs in the oven.
Pretty good.
Trying to try something new. My own recipe, because the recipe that was in there would have took too much work, and there's no way I would have done it tonight. No, I might end my night out with one of my Rice Krispie buns. I buy these little Rice Krispie treats from Hugo's. Yeah, my other half can come back in and say hi again. Yep.
Yeah, I'm just trying to relax a little bit too, so.
Gotta put my stuff away. Yep. 10 minutes to go. I'll be back. 8 minutes to go, and then we can check on them to see what they look like. Suppose. We'll wait and put this away, and then I'll have the. While I'm waiting, I'm trying to figure out what. It might work to put my I sometimes am a little weird. Toss stuff in a baggie and then take it to work and dump it out on a plate at work, so. Throw some gravy on it. There's for my lunch. Gravy with potatoes. And there's peppers and onions in yours, dear. This container might not be might be. I mean, if you could put cookies in there, why can't you put that stuff in there? Put my gravy in this thing. I know it's not microwavable, but then I'll scoop up whatever amount I want to eat. This way my husband I can wash his spoon. Alright. And then we'll use the square one to put some of Wilbert's meatballs and his gravy in it. So perfect. Just gotta wash dishes later. Yep. 5 more minutes to go. Turn on the oven and take a look at them. What do you think? They're supposed to cook for 15 to 20 minutes more. So let them finish their 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Four minutes left. I know a person shouldn't, but I'll let Wilbur have some hard-boiled bear. Here you go, honey. Pretty much all red ones.
1 yellow.
And 1 pineapple. Oh yeah, I was gonna wash the spoon, wasn't I? Yep, yep, yep. Clean the spoon off. How that? I can use it to, so that I can use it to take out his gravy. I can totally put his glass dish down on this part. Or not really. 2 minutes to go and then we'll check them, won't we, honey?
Yep.
Then you can eat. Then he'll tell you what he thinks of the meatballs. Probably good enough for me tonight.
Should be.
Wow. I found a spoon. A golden gem. He said he didn't mind using my plate, but you don't have to use my plate. I'm getting him a good one. And he doesn't have to use a spoon. He gets to use a knife. and a fork. Yeah, a clean fork. About ready to try one of these suckers, and they're gonna be hot. Smell good in here?
Smells pretty good.
So what I did was I took part of the 2 pounds of ground pork, added the pepper, yellow onions, and green peppers in it, and a partial packet of Old El Paso taco seasoning. Person wanted, they could seriously take this and put it over noodles. So let us check this out. Let's clean them up some potato. Clean them up a pretty good sizable amount of potato because we got another package. One meatball or two?
Probably won't hurt you try just one for sure.
Oh, come on. I'll cut one open. Show you what it looks like. You gonna come over, honey? It's kind of hot, but. Tell me what you think of the hot gravy. Now, grab it. If you want 3, there's enough to have a 3rd one, so. Here.
Gravy's a little warm, alright.
So will the meatball.
A little warm, but not bad.
So is it something you'd have me make again?
I probably would.
Yay! Nice. My favorite. Want another one then?
Good.
My favorite barbecue sauce or spaghetti sauce. Taco sauce is actually Taco Bell. But I get points for fresh rewards. So there you have it. Taco meatballs. Using peppers and onions. And after you let it cook for 35 minutes, you add a can of crushed tomatoes and then some cheese. And I use mozzarella. So Hopefully you enjoyed both the taco meatballs and the other stuff. Bye.